2025, just coming up to 10 to 3 in the afternoon. So tomorrow is the next brand new series for the channel, which will be the Crich Tramway Museum. Booked the tickets late last night, early hours of this morning. Again, I have never been to this place since I was a child. I have been before, as I've said, but not since I was a child. So my sister wasn't even born when I went. My brother was very little. I was obviously little as well, but my sister's never been. So again, I'm going to be going to the Crich Tramway Museum tomorrow. So if you are into trams, heritage trams, or as Americans call them, tram cars, or whatever you want, whatever expression you want to use, you're going to see some very interesting vehicles, either in the workshop or actually going up and down the tracks, because you can ride the trams all day as part of your admission ticket. You don't have to pre-book either. You can turn up and just pay to go in as normal, but they recommend that you, I suppose, you can pre-book. You get a couple of quid saving. So I have pre-booked, and I've also ordered with the admission price the guidebook, because you can buy the guidebook when you're there, but it's £4.50. Whereas if you have it with your admission ticket, it's £2.50. So you're saving £2 on your admission ticket as well, and also the guidebook. It's £25 to get in if you turn up. It's £23 if you book it online. So I've basically saved £4 because I've pre-ordered the guidebook and I've got the admission ticket, which is on my phone. It's an email. I tried to add it to the Apple Wallet and it wouldn't work. But that doesn't matter because I've got the actual email with it on, and I can always print it out as well. There's an option where I can print it off and take it with me, because all they've got to do is scan the QR code that's on there. And then when you get to the admissions, they basically will give you an old coin. So a child would be given a half-penny coin, and an adult will be given a old penny. And you have to basically board the tram with that coin, and then the conductor that comes along takes the coin off you and gives you a ticket. And that ticket then allows you to ride the trams all day. So you can get on one tram, go halfway up and get off, and go and explore another area and wait for another tram to come, and you go up to the next stop, or you can just do the whole loop. You can go right the way to the end, go back again, and then perhaps go on another tram and then call at the different stops, because there's different things that you can look at. There's a woodland walk, there's an adventure playground for kids, there's a George Stephenson Discovery Centre, which basically gives you information about the museum and how trams came to be in the UK and other parts of the world. So again, please subscribe at Cosmos25 if you're not already subscribed, because tomorrow this series is going to be interesting. And there's also going to be some nostalgia because of the fact that I've not been since I was a child. But if you are into history or old trams and trains, then I'm sure you are going to enjoy the series. If you're from the UK and you've been to Blackpool on holidays, you will probably remember the old heritage trams that used to go up and down the promenade. There's still one or two there at the moment because they do the Illuminations tour, because they're switched on until January. They were switched on at the end of August. So they're on until January. So you can do an Illuminations tour on a lit up tram. Hello to you, Mystic Shido. Please subscribe at Cosmos25. Nice to see you on the channel. Hello. So tomorrow, yes, I'm going to be visiting Crich Tramway Museum in Derbyshire, which is below Matlock. So you can get to it from Ashbourne and go through Wirksworth and down to Crich. Or if you're coming from Derby, you just go up the A6, which goes to Matlock. And then there's a turning at What Stanwell, the village is called, and it takes you to the Crich Tramway Museum. It's the only one in the UK that's got all the trams there that have been given from other places that aren't used anymore. Some of the trams date as far back as the 1850s and 40s, even on up to the modern day. But a lot of the Blackpool trams that aren't used are there, and they've still got like Pleasure Beach on it, and Bispam and the Gold Mile, the Tower. There's all in Blackpool Transport. So there's a workshop that you can go in and basically go and see these models of trams, and you can board some of them and have a look round them. And of course you can ride the trams up and down the track. It's about a mile long, but you can get off at the different stops. There's also a pub there as well called the Red Lion, which used to be in Stoke-on-Trent. And it got demolished brick by brick, and it's been reinstated up at the Crich Tramway Museum. So it's an old pub from Stoke-on-Trent, and where you board the trams, there's a building in front of there, which is basically the facade of the Derby Playhouse, or Derby the Derby Playhouse or the Derby Assembly Rooms. So anyway, so that's tomorrow. So I'll be going to the Crich Tramway Museum. So please subscribe to the channel at CarlSmith25. I'm removing a few comments off here because some people are putting stupid things, which is very distracting. So, but hello to all of you that are genuine. Luther Brown, Toby Johns, hello to you. I'm Cole from the UK, doing my YouTube channel. So please subscribe at CarlSmith25. So if you are into old trams, then you are going to enjoy tomorrow's series at the Tram Museum. I've not been since I was a child. So there's a big car park as well. So there's ample parking. Thank you, Luther. So I'm sure you'll enjoy it as well. So if you've been on old trams like in Blackpool, or even some cities have got them like Manchester and Nottingham, but a lot of them are the new modern ones. But if you go to Blackpool, then yeah, they have the old trams. So Crich has got 80 vehicles that in stock. Some of them are used on the tramway and you can ride them all day. So I'm glad you like Blackpool, yes, because they call it the Las Vegas of the North, don't they, because of the illuminations. So you will see some of the trams at Crich tomorrow, which are from Blackpool. They've still got Blackpool Transport on the logo on the front of the vehicle. So I'll be videoing them. I will do a live stream in the depot. I'll do a live stream of the trams coming up and down the line as well as when I go on them. So I'm looking forward to it. It's open every day apart from Friday, from 10 o'clock till 4 in the week, and it's 10 o'clock till 5:30, I think, on a weekend. They only open on Fridays if it's a bank holiday weekend or school holidays, which of course will kick off this weekend in the UK for half term. And of course next Friday's Halloween, the 31st. So it's open every day from this weekend because it's the half term holiday. But when it's term time, it's open 10 till 4:30, 4:30. So I've got a ticket online on my phone. So I'll be going there tomorrow. So please look out for the series. I'll be uploading lots of videos, lots of footage on live stream as well. I'll be taking lots of photographs. So please enjoy the series. I'll be heading over to Benidorm next month as well to go and do another series over there and video Guadalast and the waterfalls of Algar, which was featured in the Benidorm series. And the channel is still gaining views as well, because last week I was at the Who Zoo in Telford, where they've got Cinnamon, the famous capybara that made world news, because she escaped last year for a week and they managed to get her back. But she's made world news. And a book's been done about her, and an animation has been published on YouTube as well about the book. Basically, it is the book, but in animation form. And you can go on YouTube and watch that. It's called Cinnamon's Big Adventure. So if you go onto the Who Zoo YouTube channel, or even their Instagram page or Facebook page, you will see this animation because it's on there. And you can buy the book in the shop and online as well. I think it's £12.95. But it's basically for kids. But it tells the story of how she got out, and it's quite humorous. But yes, so I did some videos there last week, and a few of them have gained over 1,000 views, and the views are still going up. So I'm pushing 930,000 views now. So I'm about 70-ish thousand views off 1 million. So that's my next target. So I'm sure by the time I've been to tomorrow and to Crich and to Benidorm, I'm sure the channel will get very close to 1 million views. I'll give another shout out to Liv as well, and Clean Slate and the team there for the cleaning. So please support their page. I'll put the link in the description under the video. Plus as well, just bear in mind, if you are going abroad, the entry-exit system is now in full swing. It's still being gradually rolled out at airports across the EU. Madrid's got it in place there. Alicante still hasn't, as far as I know. The Czech Republic, so Prague, they've got it there, and a couple of other places have as well. But they are aiming to get it out as all airports by April the 9th of next year. This will basically mean that you'll have a photograph taken and a fingerprint, and your passport won't get stamped. But until it's in place at other airports, your passport will continue to be stamped at airports and ports when you enter and exit the country you're visiting. So just bear that in mind. Again, there's a link on the entry-exit system, which I can put in the description under this video. So, and at some point I will have a YouTube assistant. I'd like one, to be honest, someone that can help me edit my videos, include music into the videos, create some nice thumbnails. I know I've had help from Gordon up the road, but it's nice to have different people come up with different ideas, and I'd like to see your ideas. So if you are able to edit videos and include music, then please leave a comment or in the chat or in the comment section, and I'd love to hear from you. So I would like a YouTube assistant one day. but at the moment I'm quite happy doing the channel on my own until that happens. But I'm sure if you've got any ideas on how to edit videos, what different programs you've perhaps used on your channels, please let me know, because at the end of the day I like to make the channel a bit more appealing to people that watch, and also it creates new series for you out there to watch as well, which will include tomorrow when I go to the museum, because like I said, I've not been since I was a child. So there's going to be lots of footage there, lots of nostalgia and history. So if you are into that, then please watch the series. There'll be loads of footage, and I look forward to all of your comments and support. But for now, thank you for all your support so far in the channel. It's doing really well. I've had it over 18 months. The views are still going up. The subscribers are well over 1,400 now. So I really do appreciate all of your support. So thank you for watching, and tomorrow it's off to Crich Tramway Museum, and I'm sure you'll enjoy that series. Remember to subscribe at CarlSmith25, and I'll see you guys in the next video.